What's up, pros? Uh, 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 uh. That is a good looking set right there. No, I am not like one of these YouTubers that's got multiple crazy hyper bikes. But I am going to be riding the Ducati today, and we're going to park the Beamer here. There's a very good possibility I pick up this bike. Ducati SP, which is the 2021 version, and I have some questions about the history of it, but it's priced at $30K, mostly factory stuff, and we're gonna get to ride it today. I met this guy yesterday, super cool. We went riding. He's got an Aprilia. He's gonna take out. He's gonna follow me. I would follow me too, to be honest with you. And we're gonna give this puppy a shot. So we'll park somewhere and we'll talk a little bit about how it rides, how it feels. So far, some upgrades include the I don't think those are real Rizoma mirrors, but they are real Rizoma turn signals. Some heat shield kit that helps with some of the insane heat that this bike produces. I guess the sprockets have been changed, which I'm never a fan of, just getting aftermarket sprockets that are not factory engineered specs, but he's got the originals, so I can live with that. So tell me what you think. Do you think it's been down? Do you think it's been damaged? How would you even tell? What are the things that you would look for? We're going to come back to that later in the video. But there are things, and there's really like telltale signs too, if you know what you're looking for. So stick around, I'll go over that at the end of the video. It's riding time. Okay, boys, we are out here riding the Ducati SP V4 SP 2021, blah blah blah. He's on the Aprilia. This is his bike. He was kind enough to let me test ride it, and we're just gonna get through town here and then head up to the freeway. So first reviews, the seat feels real narrow, but the grip feels real wide. You know, the bars feel real wide, so it's got this real tough racing position feel. It's really smooth in first gear, like it doesn't jump around. My bike's kind of a monster, maybe because of the exhaust and the tuning and whatnot, but my bike kind of jumps around like crazy, and this is basically going to be sorry, I've got a dry clutch, so I got to ride a little differently here. And I'm trying to figure this guy out too and how he rides. Second thing, now that we've been going for a couple blocks, I can feel the heat for sure on the legs, especially on the race suit. But first gear, back to first gear, it's just so smooth. Like when I let off the throttle, it just winds down, doesn't jump or anything. The suspension is really forgiving right off the bat. To be honest, this is my first Ducati I've ever rode, so I'm a little spoiled in that sense. Yeah, she's getting warm. Feels a little tight to find the shifter, but auto shift is smooth. And just getting used to it right now. Yeah, very nimble. It's got the carbon wheels, so that's like a big part of that. If you've never rode carbon wheels, it feels like you're riding a mountain bike. Just how nimble a mountain bike is, that's how it feels. So when you go into a turn, it's real smooth, and when you come back up out of a turn, it's real smooth. Just easier, more flickable, and that's because there's less rotating mass on the wheels. So far, so good. Hasn't been too difficult to find neutral. There it is. First. Uh-oh. What? Yeah, he says it's a bitch finding neutral on this bike. Yeah, that's what I read. I think that's all dry clutches. So and I gave it a little pop and it came up pretty quickly, so just want to find the power, you know. It's a fly-by-wire system. They're all a little bit differently calibrated. I gotta ooh, it is toasty now. And the bike reads like middle temperature ground, but it is toasty, and that's with him putting in the heat shield. So even old ladies look at this bike. We'll be on the freeway in a sec, but it just gives me a good chance to tell you it feels real compact in the dash. Oh yeah, real compact, real tight gauge system. It missed on the quick shift a second. I'm not short stroking it either. I feel like a knife. Woo! And the brakes are a little squishy. It's got this adjustment up here for like an auto brake adjustment on the fly, which is cool. Oh yeah, hello. I think this Audi's gonna want some. There goes the cylinder deactivation. This guy back here probably makes $1 bazillion. It's so smooth and quiet, it almost makes you forget how much power there is under the hood, inside the fairing. But there's power. Why's everybody looking at his bike? Alright, let off all the throttle before you pull the clutch in. It wouldn't downshift to first just now with the auto, with the slipper clutch. This is number 457. It is a little different being on, like, you know, dare I say, the king of Italian bikes, maybe all bikes. Now that I adjusted the clutch, it feels a lot better. He didn't wave at the moped either. Good, that's a rule, boys, just so you know. Especially on a Ducati. Oh, it just jolts out of the quick shifter. It's getting a little bouncy. These are factory rear sets, and they're not that grippy. sure if this bike's dirty or clean or what. Ooh, that heat. Oh, Mustangs, they always want a piece. Here we go. Oh yeah, finally getting into some twisties here. Oh, come on, guy. Carbon wheels feel like so light that they almost feel like they're gonna slide out from under you. Oh my god, they're so smooth. Oh my goodness. It's a little loud on this side because of the dry clutch. Sounds like a freaking jackhammer going off. Jumps going into second gear. It like lunges forward. Very smooth, but I also wonder how much I could do with my suspension to, you know, get a little bit more out of it. You know, right now it's set up to feel the road. And there is one thing about how smooth this is it's a little hard to feel the road because it's so smooth and so forgiving. So I'm gonna wait for him here in the shade again. So it's forgiving, but sometimes I like to feel the road. So there's my guy. Wants me to wheelie. This is the chance. I had it turned down like 3 settings. It's still not there. Alright. Well, this has been a fun day. Getting an opportunity to ride this, whether I buy the bike or not. It's just a really cool opportunity. you know, to ride one of the greatest super bikes ever. Ducati V4. Well, boys, that was cool. We're back on the bike now, which is the real test of if you like the new bike, is to get back on your other bike and see if you love her still or not. Instantly, my bike feels way more stiff, firm. The seat just feels longer and wider, and some of that's good, some of that's bad. The Ducati's a amazing piece of machinery, and the engineering on it's insane. That Ducati, I don't know, just given some of the history and the body damage and the alterations that have been made, and then also just Ducati in general, like, ooh, that thing was hot today. Like, if you're on the freeway or you're in the twisties, fine. But if you're like just cruising down the streets, which we did for a sec, that is hot, 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 hot. Cooking! So, I don't know how that'll fare, you know, outside of the Bay Area where it's always hot. There's just a lot of little things where I'm like, do I really want to own a, you know, special edition Ducati? You know, if I get caught in rain, I'm just thinking about some of that stuff. Not to say this is a nice bike and I couldn't get caught in rain or whatever, but it's, you know, it's arguably like almost half the price, and it's already been in the rain. It's already done all the dirty, so I don't know. We'll see. We're going to ride home, see how much I miss my bike, and go from there. Oh! You already know it sounds better. And the Ducati has a mean sound too. Oh my gosh, my bike feels so much cooler. Feels like I got air conditioning. Straight up air conditioning. Anyway, the Ducati has its pros and cons. You guys tell me what you think. Is it a Ducati bro lifestyle? Or is it a BMW bro lifestyle? Or is it something else? And I might have a hint. That might be a hint. You let me know what you think about a Ducati like that. That Ducati specifically. Like my wife, well, as long as my bike is white, she probably won't know that I got a new one. So, but that bike is black. And it would be obvious. So, anyway, that's gonna be it.